India! My God! It has been so hot here, I kid you not. I did not even know that it was possible for my elbows to sweat. It's possible. It has been like 115 every single day, and it's been humid. It's like sitting in a sauna. So I wanted to show you the tips and tricks and the method that I have been using to keep my makeup sweat-proof, heat-proof, oil-proof, and humidity-proof. And sorry, I didn't mean to just flip you off. I was just counting on my fingers, you know, numbers and stuff. Guys, India has been so amazing, and we have so many stories to tell you. We had an experience where at 2 a.m. our driver took a shower on the freeway. We hung out with our friend Ravi, and a monkey tried to steal my fake eyelashes, and then we made out with elephants. Guys, the people here, the colors, the culture, the history, oh my God, the nature, the animals, there is nothing like it. The Taj Mahal is amazing. Like, I can't even. I wonder how you say that in Hindi. I can't even. So you can use these tips and tricks to make yourself a Soni Kuri in any kind of weather. So yeah, let's get started, and I will show you how to keep your foundation flawless in the hottest of heats. So guys, I am fresh out the show in India, and we are going to start off with some primer. This is the Becca Ever Matte Poreless Perfecting Primer. This is an amazing oil control primer. Even on days that I am extremely oily, this has a way of almost drying out my skin. Because I'm not wearing a moisturizer or a sunscreen right now, when I initially put this on, it gets a little bit tight. So I'm applying this all over, and I'm just going to use my clean finger dingers to blend this in. Mitty's laughing at me.
She said finger dingers.
Finger dingers. I don't know, what else do you call them? My digits?
Digits.
This is even a little bit sticky as I try to, you know, kind of work it in, which is great because it means it is going to keep my face matte. Also, can you see my breakouts? Fun times with comedogenic sunscreen and hormones. Next, I'm going right into foundation, and here's the trick. When you are working with humidity and when you are working with hot weather, less is best because you have a less chance of it getting cakey and chalky. You know that I have a secret love affair with the Beauty Blender, but one of my biggest tips to making sure that my face stays matte, especially in this kind of weather, is actually wetting my Beauty Blender with a setting spray. This is the Urban Decay De-Slick, and instead of getting my Beauty Blender wet with water, I'm actually going to be spraying it with this. Really soak it up, give it a good shower. This will work with the foundation and keep us even more matte than we would be otherwise. Also, the Urban Decay De-Slick is bomb diggity. You could use any setting spray, but this one is the best for oil control. I am mixing two foundations. Both of these are phenomenal. Everyone's skin is different, everyone's skin is a different color, but when you're trying to get the perfect foundation, honestly, mixing formulas is amazing for anyone's skin. It does take trial and error, but it will be your savior. This is the Smashbox Studio Skin. The reason that I'm using this is because it has 15-hour wear. It is hydrating, but this is also humidity proof. So when you're going to be in the hot heat, this is going to beat that humidity from the outside. I'm also using the L'Oreal Infallible. This is from the drugstore, but this is a great foundation because it is 24-hour wear, and this also helps with keeping your pores flawless. It's also for normal to dry skin. So when we put these together, this gives our skin a healthy glow, but it keeps the heat and humidity out. And I've noticed that sweating is inevitable, and even when I do sweat, this stops the oil from happening and it allows the sweat to evaporate off. There are some foundations that when you apply them, it almost keeps the sweat on you, and the sweat doesn't evaporate off or ever leave your face and you look like a grease monster. But even if you're sweating like a pig, if you go inside wearing these two foundations and you let the moisture just evaporate off your face, your skin will look like your foundation was just applied. So to get my true color, I'm using 1.2 in the Smashbox, and then I'm going to use the 201 in the L'Oreal Infallible. The L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow. Mix those puppies up and apply with a beauty blender. And again, less is more. I do have breakouts, so I do want to concentrate on those areas, but I'm applying a thin layer to my entire face, and then I'm going to go back in where I need more coverage. Ooh, a birdie just flew by my window. Do you ever wonder what pigeons think of? One time I was just sitting in Dolores Park and I was like, hello pigeon, would you like to be my friend?
ADHD.
It's a problem, okay? That ADHD life, yo. Guys, let me know if you want a video on like ADHD yoga or like the chronicles of an ADHD child, because Mitty can attest, sometimes it gets very interesting. I'm doing this without a mirror. I need a mirror, what am I doing? And I'm not eating right now. Normally in every one of my videos, I'm snacking on something. Filling in them scars, filling in them acne marks, filling in them nose crevices. So now that we're done with that, normally this is where you would apply concealer, but like I said, if you're dealing with humidity, the less layers the better, because if you're in the humid heat, you're probably going to be sweating. You want that sweat to escape, and then you want to be able to bring your face back to that matte position. Position? Situation? Condition! Condition position! Ah, dyslexia making an entrance. Also, we are skipping the powder. Powder has a tendency to look really cakey when you sweat or get oil or get humid. So if you do want to combat this heat properly, you do not want to powder over. So instead, what I am using is the Benefit Porefessional Agent Zero Shine, and I am using this very sparingly. This is a finishing duster, and I'm going to be applying this just to the T-zone of my face. This is more to set the foundation and close up any gaps in pores more so than anything else. So I'm applying it just to the T-zone, and this has no pigment in it, so that means that it doesn't have a lot of things that are going to sit on top of the skin and cause issues. I am also not applying a cream contour or cream highlight, and the reason why is because, again, those thick, creamy products will keep the sweat in, which will end up pooling up in between your skin and the product and make you look like a cake face. So if you are going to contour, blush, and highlight, you're going to want to do that with a powder product, and you're also not going to want to use a lot of it. Use a very pigmented product. For instance, today I'm going to be applying this one, Bahama Mama by The Bomb Cosmetics, and it's great because it's super pigmented, which means less powder, more color, which means less cakey for my sweat to stick to. So to finish off this look, I'm gonna go in with another spray of the Urban Decay De-Slick. This is another way of setting everything in and kind of getting those layers to merge together so that we don't have distinctive layers that will catch debris, sweat, humidity, weather. Like 115 degrees, but then it's like musky and you can like breathe in the air and you're just like, it's like sauna 24/7. This is the finished foundation. I really hope this helps. Give it a try and post a selfie with it. Tell me how it worked for you. I think you will be blown away. I'm gonna finish the rest of my makeup and get on with my adventures in India. If you want to see more of India, let me know. I can tell you the story of how we almost died at 2 in the morning and a guy took a shower in the middle of a freeway. If you want to see India photos, be sure to check out Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It has been such an amazing time here. And I really hope that you enjoyed this tutorial and that you can use it no matter where you are headed. So yeah guys, I love you. I post new videos every Monday and every Thursday, so be sure to hit subscribe if you haven't already. And I will see you all in the next video. Mwah. Love you guys. Namaste, otherwise known as bye. Namaste in India! You like my makeup tricks?
Yes, I do, girl.
Do you use them?
Yes, I do.
Good, that's what friends are for! Okay! We've been friends for over 10 years.
Yeah.
Look, I can count in Hindi. Ek, do, ten, chai. I forgot what 5 is. Like
When she wears pants.
When I'm not wearing any pants.
Again.
This is a YouTube video trend, by the way. I don't wear pants.
You don't wear pants in like every video, and then you announce it halfway through.
Yeah.
Okay, you were gonna say I don't need your foot next to my face.
Okay, so I was shaving my legs today because I was like, oh, my Mendy's so cute, I want to take a photo of it. And of course, I cut my legs while shaving. Cassandra, this is why you don't shave. Also because #feminism. My breakouts bring all the boys to the yard and they're like, it's gonna leave scars if you pop them. It's gonna leave scars. I made a remix.